In this video, we're going to learn how to tell a story using two sprites interacting with one another. To do this, I first need to add a couple sprites. So I'll go and add dinosaur 1, go back to sprites, and then I will add dinosaur 4. You can play around with the different sprites and choose whichever ones you like. So now that we have our sprites positioned next to each other, and maybe I want to give them names, so we can call dinosaur 1 long neck and dinosaur 4 Rex. But they're on this plain white background. If I want to change the background, I can do that by going to backdrops. There's a choose backdrop option, and then you get a lot to choose from here. So I'll go down to the one called Jurassic and put them in a Jurassic background. All right, they're positioned and ready to go. I'm going to start with Rex, and when I click the green flag, I want Rex to say, let's go to looks, and then say hello to long neck for 2 seconds. So Rex says, hello long neck, when I click the green arrow. For 2 seconds, it'll show up. Then, in order for long neck to know to respond, we're going to use something called broadcasting. So under the events palette, we can broadcast a message. And now when you broadcast, it's broadcasting to all of your sprites and to your backdrop. And then you can set a sort of listening for that event in order to get them to do something. So it does not matter what you call it. I can call my message long neck 1, but it doesn't matter what you title it. And then if we go over into long neck, instead of using this green flag, I'm going to say, when I receive long neck 1, and you'll notice that the message that you created is already being populated into this dropdown. So when we go through our first thing, so click the green arrow, green flag, Rex will say hello long neck for 2 seconds. It'll broadcast long neck 1. When long neck 1 receives that, it's going to respond, hi Rex, for 2 seconds. Now we have them interacting together. So you can see this when we click the green flag. We can add as many broadcasts as we want to. Let's say we want to have long neck 1 say something, and then broadcast a message back to Rex. We can call this one Rex 1. Then we go to Rex 1, and we're going to listen for when he receives Rex 1. Then he's going to say, did you know it's my birthday? For 2 seconds. He'll broadcast back to long neck, and this time it'll be a different new message, long neck 2. And then long neck will listen. When it receives long neck 2, it will say, happy birthday, Rex, for 2 seconds. Then we can have an actual change in the backdrop if we want to celebrate Rex's birthday. So we'll broadcast again. This time, a message called happy birthday. And if we go to our backdrop, we can have the backdrop listen for that broadcast when I receive happy birthday, and then we can actually switch the backdrop. Now, if we want to have multiple backdrops, we can go to this backdrop tab, or we can go to add another backdrop down here. It does not matter. So here we go. Let's look for a birthday scene. So then we have a backdrop that's a party, and we can say, switch backdrop to party. All right, now we've already switched the backdrop here. So if I press the green flag, you'll notice that the backdrop just stays as the party. If I wanted to start in the Jurassic backdrop every single time, I could add that easily into the backdrop tab, so that when we click that green flag, we are setting a backdrop to Jurassic. Now let's try it out. Then they get to celebrate.